I'm very excited about this next interview. It's our first trip into Ghana, and I'd like to let you introduce yourself, man. I'm always introducing people. Introduce yourself to the Afrolution massive.
Charlie, Afrolution.com, I greet you all. And they call me Wanlov da Kubolor from Ghana, Romania. Day here plus strength. And, you know, we did cargo, we did can do some show. They made the Kubolors around the world know what they happen. Safe.
So we've caught up with Wanlov on tour, and what I'm really keen to find out about is more about the Ghanaian scene. Tell me, like, how big is hip-hop in Ghana?
Hip-hop is not mainstream the way we would like it to be, because a lot of our elders look at it as a foreign music. So we have a form of music called hip life, which is a blend of hip-hop and high life.
Yeah.
And high life is a blend of jazz and traditional music. So it's like a third generation hybrid sound, hip life.
So the people who have never heard about hip life, can you describe the sound?
It always has a dancing groove. It's always over 100 BPM most of the time. But the thing is that Pidgin music, Panji, Reggie Rockstone, who are the pioneers of hip life, what they did at first, also Rap the International, is they sampled jazz drum breaks over West African samples. So the way hip hop would be drum breaks over soul samples and so on. They did them over West African samples.
So it's more kind of clubby, dancey, yeah?
Yeah, but with time it has become more dancey and it's involving more of the traditional dance elements into it than the hip hop elements. That's why it's now being called more hip life. But there are still groups that are still true to like the boom bap kind of hip hop that follow the Wu-Tang style, you know, Redman, those kind of styles. There's also that style in Ghana, but only underground stations play that kind of style. On the mainstream radios, they will only play the mainstream hip hop sounds, you know.
So obviously, you know, I mean, hip hop is growing in all different territories in Africa. How fast is it growing? Do you feel like there's a real movement moving forward?
Yes, right now it's growing very fast and it's coming up to the mainstream because the respective artists from each country have begun to do hip hop in their language. At first, they were trying to sound like they were from the States, trying to sound like they were from the islands, speaking patois, talking like they're from New York and stuff. But now they are beginning to speak the languages, they are beginning to speak in Pidgin English, and that's making the people accept it more.
Yeah, what are some of the languages that they do rap in?
So Twi, Aibe, Hausa, Ga, Pidgin, and Pidgin is like a broken English, it's kind of like patois. Many. I mean, there's even strange underground ones like Gunja and Bono and stuff.
So it's really diverse, yeah?
Yeah, it's growing. Like we have at least 1 or 2 powerful artists in each language category. And in Ghana, there's at least 30-something, 40-something languages.
Okay, that's a lot. How many do you speak?
I speak 3.
That's more than me, man. So listen, tell me about the live scene in Ghana. Are there many shows? Is it still very underground in the kind of club circuit? Are there any festivals? What's happening?
Yeah, you know, the big shows are put on usually by corporates, you know, sponsors. So you have about 3 hip hop acts performing. Most of the time they bring 1 international act to come, like from the US, to come and open up, to headline the show. But on the underground scene, there's a movement called The Movement, Bless the Mic, every Thursday in Osu. And they have all the raw underground, solid sounds, producer, beat battles, rap battles, freestyles, all those things going on every Thursday. You know, and that's mainly in Accra. I don't know too much about the other cities around, but in Accra, there's definitely a live underground movement of live hip hop.
Yeah. And do you find what are the guys talking about lyrically? Is there a general theme?
Yes, the general theme is, you know, social ills, government, corruption, politics, skills, brag kind of rap. And then you have people like Black Monk, Shaolin Monk, Funk. They rap more esoteric things, kind of like along the line of Wu-Tang and Immortal and Talib Dance. They come with more spiritual matters, you know. And but you hardly find people doing like bling rap in the underground, because it's like, Charlie, you're about to take a trotro, you're about to walk home after you say you have ice and you can't stand and say, I've got ice and this, and then after the club, the performance, they see you walking home.
You have to sneak home around the corners, bro.
I mean, the lyrics are most of the time true to what those artists are going through.
Yeah. One thing I love about what you do is your sound. Firstly, is really unique, which I think is really amazing. And one of the things that you're really good at, man, is you keep all this ethnicity and your like you see these here, and this, what's this, man? That's like a flute, and your pants, and you really have captured like your own African style. How important do you think it is to really be yourself in the way you dress and speak and act?
I mean, it's the first impression you put on anybody, so your identity is almost #1. Sometimes I don't even have to rap, I don't have to say anything, and I walk by and somebody wants to know more about me. And whereas somebody will be rapping and stuff and somebody will just walk away, it's more about your presentation, and they just feel something authentic is taking place, so they want to know more about it. And it didn't come, I mean, at first, I'm not going to lie, at first I thought I had to be like Talib, I had to be like Mos Def, talk a certain way and so on, but then I realized that they made it worldwide because they are just themselves.
Sure. And
the Jamaicans are worldwide because they are just themselves, you know. So I just had to be the way I am back in Ghana, like Kubolor, and people accept me for that.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Afrolution, man. We're very excited to hear more about Ghana, so check the interviews out and check out the music and support this man.
My videos are on YouTube, my album is on iTunes, Green Card, Afrolution.com, Kubolor, I did for you. Bob Marley say, when music hits, you feel no pain. It's a lie, my music hit, they make skin pain. Kubolor, playing like rain in Spain, ruffian, able to take the raffia cane.
Love it.